So I gave you asked you to do question 9. Just mark your work if you did the question. We are doing question 9. So we have 2x to the power 4 minus 3y squared times 3x to the power 4 plus 2y squared. Alright? Okay, now this question here, we are multiplying a binomial by another binomial. So the basic rule is that you use FOIL. You're multiplying a binomial and a binomial. And please, when I'm teaching, I expect everyone to look on the board here, not to look down like this. Ever since you came to my class, you've never seen me losing concentration and doing this. Maybe if you had seen me for the first 2 days, that the teacher is losing concentration, you already would have complained that no, this teacher is confused. So when I'm teaching here, you need to look at the board. Okay? And I need to see your eyes. Okay? Alright. So identify the coefficients first. Coefficient of the first step, coefficient of each of the binomials. So 2 times 3 give us 6. X to the power 4 times x to the power 4. As I told you yesterday, use the first law of exponents. Since the base is the same, you add the exponents, not multiply the exponents. Some learners will say x to the power 4 times x to the power 4 is x to the power of 16. No, no, no. So it's x to the power of 8. Okay? If you got this 6x to the power of 8, just put a tick when you're mapping. Then 2x to the power of 4 times 2y squared. Start with the coefficients. 2 times 2, that's a 4. It's a positive 2 there. Right? Then x to the power of 4 times y squared, that's x to the power of 4 y squared. Then minus 3 times 3 will give us minus 9. Y squared times, okay, minus 9. Then y squared times x to the power of 4. We start with x to the power of 4 times y squared. Remember, x starts first on the English alphabet. Then minus 3 times 2, that will give you negative 6. And then y squared times y squared, that's y to the power of 4. Okay, please, if you've got this step here, right, make sure you put a tick for each step. Right? Then you must check for terms that are like terms. So here we have that x to the power of 4 times y squared, x to the power of 4 times y squared. Therefore, these two terms are alike. Therefore, identify the coefficient. It's positive 4. The coefficient there is negative 9. 4 minus 9 gives you negative 5. So this becomes 6x to the power of 8 minus 5x to the power of 4 times y squared minus 6y to the power of 4. This is your final answer. Okay? That's your final answer. If you got an incorrect answer, you write corrections using a pencil in your method. What do you mean? No. No. The exponents don't cancel each other. If they are like terms, you just add them or subtract them. You don't touch the exponents if you are adding. You only concentrate on the coefficients. The coefficient changes, but the exponents and the letters don't change. Do you understand what I'm saying? When you are adding algebraic terms, the letters don't change, the exponents don't change. What changes are the coefficients. When you add, the coefficient will change. So here you can't say 4 minus 4 is 0. No. You can't say 2 minus 2, 0. No. You concentrate on the coefficient. Alright? Okay. I gave you B what here? B8. So it's this one here. Right, so number 8, that's 3x plus 2y times 9x squared minus 6xy plus 4y squared. Okay, so we are multiplying a binomial by a trinomial. Okay, so we'll start with the binomial term first. The first term of the binomial, 3x times 9x squared. Start with the coefficients. 3 times 9, 27. This x here is the same as x to the power of 1. So x to the power of 1 times x squared, that will give you x to the power of 3. Okay, put a tick there if you got that multiplication right. Then 3x to the power of 1 times 6x to the power of 1, y to the power of 1. Okay? Start with the coefficient. So this will be 3 times 6, that's minus 18. Minus 18. Then x to the power of 1 times x to the power of 1. It's x squared times y to the power of 1. Alright? Then the third term of the trinomial, 3 times 4, that's positive 12. X to the power of 1 times y squared, that's xy squared. Okay, so I've finished multiplying the first term of the binomial by each of the 3 terms of the trinomial. Now I'm going to multiply the second term of the binomial by the 3 terms of the trinomial. So 2y times 9x squared, start with the coefficient. 2 times 9, that's positive 18. Then y times x squared is going to be x squared y. Okay? Then 2y times minus 6xy. You multiply the x's first, but be aware that the exponent there, it's a 1. So 2 times minus 6, that will give you minus 12. Y to the power of 1 times y to the power of 1 gives you y squared. But there is also an x here, so this will be xy squared. Right? Then 2y times 4y squared, start with the coefficient, you get positive 8y cubed. Okay? Positive 8y cubed. Then you must check for like terms. Okay? Don't rush to say I'm done with the question. You must try to identify like terms. So we have got this minus x squared y. Right? We also have this positive x squared y. So those two will cancel out. So this cancels out with that. Okay? Why do they cancel? Who can explain that in words? Why they have to cancel out? Yes. They are positive and the negative. Also, their exponents for x are the same. Exponents for y are what? Are the same. Right? Then we have this positive 12xy squared and this negative 12xy squared. So these two cancel. So your final answer is going to be 27x cubed plus 8y cubed. That's your final answer. How many of you got that? Thank you. All right. Then what we have to do. Any questions? you're happy then? Right. Then which one then? C3. So I think the wrong section. Let me remove this. No, there's nothing like that. You won't get full marks in a test for writing